Hey guys, and welcome back to this week's 52-week project video. And you may notice behind me, or you may have noticed in the last video that I did, I have a different setup, and that is because I finally moved into my new place in Melbourne, and I'm so excited because I've got so much more space than my last place that I was in. So I'm trying to figure out a bit of a setup at the moment. This is kind of temporary, but let me know what you guys think, and I might continue on with it for a while, who knows. But first off anyway, we're about to get into this week's 52-week video. This week's video was done back in April actually, because you guys know I'm a little bit behind still. And this was from the shoot day where I did 3 shoots in a row. So it was a really big day, really exciting though, and it gave me a chance to experiment in studio with a couple of beauty shoots, and this was one of them. So the model was Selina for the day, and we had Megan and Simone doing hair and makeup, and it was just such a great creative team. I was really excited to see how the photos turned out in the end, because I felt like everything went pretty smoothly on the day, and Selina was pretty experienced I think with her modelling, so it just felt easy, which was really great. So on this occasion we didn't actually get a lot of behind the scenes for the first time with one of the 52-week project videos. This didn't really have a lot of BTS, so I hope you guys enjoyed what we did get. I'm then going to go into a bit of a breakdown of the images, tell you guys what my final edits were and what I liked and what I disliked. These are my final images for the week, guys, so now I'm going to go through them and just have a quick chat about each one of them with you. So this is the first image of the week, and it's not my favorite image. I do like how it shows off the hair, but unfortunately for me, I didn't really feel a lot of the images that were shot on the white backdrop, and this actually happened in one of my other shoots for this particular weekend that I did these, and I just don't really like how the white went in with the rest of the shoot, and I don't feel like it was maybe the best backdrop I could have used. So there's just something about it for me that doesn't create enough interest, so this photo is not going to be in my top 5 this week. I think this photo is actually a little bit better, and even though the white backdrop is definitely not my favorite, I do like the image a little bit better than the last one. So this one is actually going to be in my top 5, and only because I really love how the hair and makeup is shown off in this shot, and I think Selina looks gorgeous as well. And I just really tried to make the hair the emphasis of this shot, which I think it is. So that's why it's going to be in my top 5. This photo unfortunately doesn't really create enough interest for me either. I think the hair does stand out and the makeup does stand out, but for me it's just kind of a meh shot. It doesn't really speak to me and it's not that creative, so unfortunately not going to be in my top 5. This photo is going to be in my top 5 this week, and I just really like this close-up of Selina. I think the makeup really gets shown off quite well in this shot, and I think although from this angle it doesn't really look too detailed, the skin is quite detailed in this shot, and there is actually a lot of texture in there, if I can just zoom in and show you guys. So I am pretty happy with how this shot came out. Once again, if I had the chance to shoot it over, I probably wouldn't use the white backdrop. I just don't really like how it's complementing everything else in the photo, but I do like the photo overall, so that's why it's going to be in my top 5. This photo is also going to be in my top 5 for the week, and it's a really favorite beauty shot of mine. I am trying to get more into beauty photography and studio overall, and for me, I just really like how this shot turned out, and I think the skin detail is one of my favorite things about the shot, and I love the colors of the makeup as well, so I think Megan did a great job with that. And I really enjoyed editing this photo too, and really getting into high-end editing. That was really fun for this, and I really enjoy how the shot turned out in the end, so that is going to be my top 5. This photo is a nice shot for me, but I do feel like it's a little bit on the basic side of things, and I think I could have been a little bit more creative overall with the shot. So I think there's just not enough going on in the overall photograph for me to put it in my top 5. I actually really like this shot, and it probably would have been in my top 5 if it weren't for the next couple of photos that I'm going to show you guys. I do like Selina's look in this photograph, and I think it's a little bit different with her looking down and not necessarily at the camera. And I really like how the hair and makeup looks. I don't mind the styling in the shot either. However, it's not going to be in my top 5 because this was primarily a beauty shoot for me, and I felt like this kind of just didn't go in with the theme enough for me, so not going to be in my top 5. I do like how this shot turned out, although I think for the next couple of photos I like them a little bit more than this photograph, and maybe you guys might agree. I do like how the hair and makeup looks in this, and I like the colour of the backdrop. It complements Selina's skin tone quite nicely. However, I'm not a fan of just the overall composition of the shot and the expression. I think I could have directed her a little bit better with this shot, so it's not going to be in my top 5. This photo is going to be in my top 5 this week, and I think everything really came together in this shot. I do kind of like the composition of it. It's a little bit different to a lot of the other photos in this set, and I really like how it shows off the hair and makeup, so that's why it's going to be in my top 5. And this is my last image of the week. This is definitely going to be my top 5. It was one of my favorites for the week, and I really love how the highlight came out on Selina's skin tone, and the hair and makeup, for me, I just think looks really great in this shot, and I like everything about it really. I like how everything just came together, and I think it really works, so it is going to definitely be in my top 5. So for me, it was actually quite a hard pick this week for my number 1. It was going to be between this beauty shot and this shot here, but I think overall I'm going to go with the beauty shot as far as my number 1 is concerned for the week, because I feel like this is one of the best beauty photographs I've edited in recent times, so I really feel like this is a really good step up for me and beauty photography and beauty retouching, and I think I did a really good job with this, and I think that I've still got a long way to go with beauty photography and retouching, but I do feel like this just stood out for me with the photo shoot, and it's not often that I get to do a really cropped in shot, really close up and macro, so I really like how it turned out overall, and that's why it's going to be my number 1 for the week. So I'm going to go through now what I think I could have done a little bit better this week and what I think I did well. So what I think I did really well was collaborating with the team on the day. I originally had a mood board set for this particular look, and then when Selina came in and we were sort of tossing around ideas with the team, and the makeup artist had a really cool idea, and I thought we would just go with that. As much as I'd like to have it all my way and have all my ideas and everything like that, I think it's important to listen to your teammates when you're trying to create something, and I actually really loved Megan's idea to do the makeup in the way that she did, so I'm so glad we went with that, because I think it really would have turned out better than if I had gone with the original plan that I had on my mood board. So that was kind of good. It was a bit of teamwork on the day, and I felt like I was really collaborating well with the team. And the one thing that I think I could have done a little bit better was, once again, due to time management. I think I did well with time management for the other 2 shoots earlier on in the day, but when it got to the 3rd shoot, Selina's shoot towards the end, we were rushing a bit and we were trying to get things done, and people needed to leave, and it was kind of like go, go, go with getting everything done, and that's why I felt a little bit rushed at the end. So once again, you guys know I'm not great with time management, so that is definitely something I'm still needing to work on to this day. So that was something that I definitely could have improved on. So it is now time for me to announce this week's featured photographer of the week. This week I'm going to be featuring Shana Rose, and she's got a really cool selection of images this week. I really love the use of colour that she's put into her portraiture, and I really think it's a creative look for a lot of her photos. So definitely go and check her work out. I've put her social media links in the description box below and also in this video. So if you guys would like to join the 52-week project groups on Facebook and Flickr, please feel free to do do so, I have put the links in the description box, and feel free to go and check out everyone's work there. It's actually so cool. I feel like the group is just getting bigger and bigger every week, and it's really cool to see everyone's work improving throughout the year. I can't believe the progress that so many people have made so far. So it's actually such an exciting thing, and hopefully the group will stay around for the next few years. Alright guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do. And let me know what you want to see on my channel and with the future 52-week videos, because I'm always interested to hear what you guys think and what you want to see. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!